Okay. My goodness, I'm so late. I'm so behind. Hey, Adams! Alright. I gotta move that. You know what I can't do now that I'm realizing? I'm trying to make... Okay. Helmet! Hello, Helmet. I don't know if I can change... I might need to open... this? How do I... I don't know how to... Oh, right here. But I need this to come back. Am I dumb? I might be dumb, guys. I might be dumb. I need this. Something like that, hopefully. The mic is cutting out? Really? Okay. My mic should... It might just because I'm having half thoughts right now. I'm gonna be honest. It might be that. Alright, I was gonna put the other stream up, but I'm overwhelmed right now already. Hold on. Is that better? Apparently it's my affiliate anniversary. Did not know that. Hey, Helmet. How are you? Is this still cutting out? It looks fine on my end, but it very well could be cutting out. I'll be honest. I got 2 follows the other day. I do need to give them stickers. Let me do that before I start my workout. I'm so behind today. I don't know. I'm having one of those days where... Should I give someone a boba one? That's cute. I don't know if they like boba, though. I do like the oh, like this one's... I gotta save that one. There's an avocado that says avocado. What? You're pretty good? You gaming tonight? Yeah, I think I was just having... Honestly, I think I was just having half thoughts. That it sounded like it was cutting out, but it was my brain actually cutting out. Let's see. My water's all broken. And there we go. Let's see. Rock is getting this avocado sticker. It's kind of hard to see. I don't want to mess up my camera again. I just fixed it. It's a little running one. I don't know if you like running, but your little avocado is going to like running. So thank you for the follow. Appreciate ya. Let's put you on the cup. You're going to go right here because we have some damage. We need to hold down these stickers. The problem with these stickers is they're not waterproof. And I wash my cup quite a bit. So the stickers start struggling after a while. Okay, good. I'm glad my mic is better. You're working in 3D? Wait, what's 3D? You're trying to finish this project? Did you tell me what 3D is already? What do you mean 3D? Am I dumb? I mean, I very well could be. No one answered that. I'm gonna put this one here, because... And... BW, you get this avocado sticker, because it's cute. See how cute that is? Now I'm gonna see if I can refocus my camera, because I feel like I always make it blurry, don't I? How do I make it focus, though? I don't understand how this camera works, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, 3D model. See, I'm not all there today. I am not all there today. You make 3D models in your spare time when you're not working? Do you make them by hand? That's actually really cool. I need to move this way. This way. All right. I have no idea if the other stream is working. We're just gonna have to trust that it is, I'll be honest. I don't know if I have the capacity to figure it out today. I was supposed to do it, so I decided to try it at least. And then if it works, great. And if it doesn't, then, you know, that's a problem for a different day. All right. What do I have today? I know I have a leg day. I need to track my water, apparently. It's already 10 o'clock. No wonder I feel all frazzled. Okay, we just have clamshells. I have hip thrusts into cast glute bridges. And then holds. We have some hack squats, some RDLs, and step-ups. Okay. Did I do this last time? Did I end with step-ups? All right. Move this out of the way, at least. I've been all over the place, so at least my hips are pretty warm. I hate when I wash my pants. Is this? Oh no, I just spilled water on myself, actually. I was gonna say, I hate when I wash my pants and like the detergent leaves like a mark. Use a program called Blender to make them for animation or to use in a game. That's really cool. That's actually really, really cool. Can you make 3D models for like a 3D printer? I saw that there's a program. I already forgot what it's called. I guess there's a program that a lot of 3D... What is it? Is it animation when you make it? Or what is it? Creators? Yeah, my hips feel pretty good today, actually. I had no idea. This thing's like giving me a notification that it's my affiliate anniversary, but I didn't know that. Was I supposed to know that? Wasn't it supposed to notify me? I don't feel like that's correct. March? Why would it be in March? Okay. It's kind of hot in here. I'm already suffering. Hold on, pause. I need to... Yeah, they feel okay. I don't think I got my music up there either. Sorry, guys. It's gonna be quiet today. No music. He also used other programs as well, along with Blender to make stuff. Plus, Blender is free and a highly advanced tool. I can't remember what the one that other people use, but if you use it for, let's see, 3D. I know that someone told me already. Tinkercad. Some people use Tinkercad. And Fusion 360. Okay, Blender is one of them. Oh, dude, so you could make like 3D models too. We've been having so much fun with our freaking 3D printer. That thing is actually a little bit addictive. I don't think it's stopped running since we got it. Movie and game studios are starting to use their program in their production pipe. What? That's crazy. That's crazy that it's free. Let me start my watch. What did I say I have to do? Hopefully my hips don't give me any problems today. Blender also has a built-in video editor along with VFX. Wow, I didn't know that. I haven't tried any type of, I use, because the printer that we got is it's a Bamboo printer. So Bamboo has like their own software. I don't know if they all do, but I'm sure they all have like their variation. But the software is pretty easy to use. It's pretty straightforward. I need this. Ow, my elbow. It's pretty straightforward, and I don't know if I'm quite into creating anything yet, but it's good to know there's free options out there if I do go that route. Okay, I've been doing 30 for a hot minute, but I feel like last time I did it, it was really difficult. So I'm gonna stick with 30 because, what is that? That's not 30, I'm missing a 5. I need a 5. All right. Okay, I got clamshells. I need to put these on. It makes my pants look funny, but I do it for the gains. I ran out of protein powder again. Did I tell you that I started using plain protein? And making my own full sugar protein shake? Well, yeah. Is that what it's called? Full sugar when it's not the sugar-free stuff? You know, right? The founder of Blender wanted it to be for everybody. People used to make fun of it, but he continued to upgrade the program until everyone ate their words. That's awesome. I love when people do stuff out of, like, just not out of spite, but you know what I mean? When he's just like, yeah, watch this, and they just do it. I'm like, I'm impressed by those types of people. All right, 30 pounds here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I literally pulled my clothes out of the wash and came out. That's kind of why I was late too, because I didn't have any clothes. And it smells like the little detergent beads that I use. It smells so strong. I'm like, does my clothes usually smell like this, or does it fade out usually? Did I click that? I think I did. He recently retired from the company, so I hope it doesn't, oh man, doesn't change for the worse. You keep your old version of the program just in case. It's like, you know what I loathe? I hate how everything's a freaking subscription now. Like, you used to be able to get Illustrator. I used to have a really old version of Illustrator because they changed the subscription model. And when I got a new PC, I couldn't bring that old version with me. And now you can't even buy things outright. Everything's a freaking subscription. I'm like, come on. I just want to own stuff sometimes. I don't want to worry about your monthly payment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know these are like a warm-up, but dude, these things got me. Okay, I don't think I did the... Oh yeah, I can see it. Okay. I see your comment, Master Mayhem. Sweet. Sick. I do read you. Thank you. Cool, I think I got the multi-stream thing to work. I'm only testing it for you, really, but... It's just really tiny. I didn't realize it was there. Yeah, cool, it's working. Sweet. Okay, I did tell you about my protein. Yeah, because for some reason, well, this one right now, because I'm trying to... I had a little bit of I ran out of my my plain protein. So I still had a little bit of the sucralose, what is it? Snickerdoodle one. So I'm forcing myself to finish that before I order my plain protein. But I really do I do my plain protein with like a tablespoon of brown sugar in with my coffee and a little bit of chocolate syrup. Like, I make my coffee, but it just has protein. It's so good. He was really passionate about Blender and it changed the industry. See, I like that. I like when people are really passionate. But unfortunately, I feel like the greed always... I hate when companies sell out. Like, for example, we used to have a really good internet company. It was like a small... Because we live in like a small area. And the internet company was like phenomenal. Their customer service was great. Like the service that we paid for, we always got it. If you had any problems, they would deal with it. And then they got bought out by like a bigger company that was just kind of eating all the other internet companies around. And then immediately, basically immediately, just problems. And then they're just like, well, I don't know. We can charge you to send a tech out there. I'm like, what? We gotta pay now to get our issues resolved? It's crazy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I just hate the subscription model in general. I don't mind the subscription model because I know some people do like that, but I wish there was options, right? Like, another thing I hated is I used to buy my Xbox Game Pass, my live, when you used to have to pay to be live, to play live. And I used to buy that by the year, right? I would buy it ahead of time, and then they changed it to like monthly. And I hate how there's a monthly version, but then there's not the version to just pay for the year, at least. I don't want to have to deal with you every month. You hate paying monthly for programs. That's the main reason you use Steam and other alternative programs to continue doing what you love. You managed to buy this one important program before they switched to the subscription model in the early 2020. Dude, I feel like everybody's a subscription model now. Sometimes when new apps come out, like there's an app that I use for knitting, and it's like a brand new app, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good, and that they're listening to the community pretty well. And right now they have like a lifetime membership. So I was like, dude, for $12, yeah, I'm going to get a lifetime membership. Because they do have like a subscription model too. But I can already tell I've lost count. It's going to be a good app. I don't know what this is. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to call that 12 because I lost count. All right, I'm done with these. Let me out. I just wish they would keep both options. Or, ooh, I thought that was going to fall. Probably was about to. What's next? Oh yeah, I got to do hip thrusts into casts, into holds. I get that they do the subscription model because it's cheaper for people to just have stuff for like a month or so. And I feel like a lot of that happened because they were doing like the free trials. But another thing I hate, I know we've talked about this before, but I'm gonna bring it up again because a dead horse hates to see me coming. I hate how everyone and their grandma has a freaking streaming service. And if you want to watch something, it's like, oh, you got to go to LMNOP streaming platform to watch these 6 episodes. And then the other 6 episodes, it's probably not that, like, it's not that serious. But you know what I mean? There's like 18 different streaming. I'm like, at this point, just let me pay for cable again. My gosh. What, you managed to buy an important program? Yeah, see, I like when they offer, like some of the startup ones, or before they switch over, they offer like the lifetime thing. But same here. Oh, hold on. You have a lot of work to do, one day at a time. One day at a time, you guac this. Once a company sells out, everything goes to, yeah, I don't get why you would buy okay, this is probably why I don't own a business, like a huge business like that. But in my mind, right? In my mind, this is how it works. In my mind, if I see a company, ooh, customers love them, they're doing great, oh my gosh, we really need to own that company, and I go buy it, why am I then changing everything that was loved about it? Like, do they just count on the fact that there's just people that are just loyal and they just want to capitalize on their dollar and that's it? I've been doing 95 for a while. I did 12, 10, 10, 8. What's today? 10, 10, 8, 8. Should I stick with 95? I'm going to stick with 95 because I'm just going to do it really slow and... Hello? Please update my weight. Really slow and controlled. Why won't it let me input this? Hello? Why isn't it? Oh, I have to put it in twice because then it wants to hold. Why is this tweaking? Yes, I'm going to hold 95 pounds. Thanks. Appreciate you. Okay, so 95. This is 45. So 50. So I need 25 on each side? Question mark? 25? That doesn't sound right. No, yeah, 50, 45. Is that what I usually do? Hello? Please move. 25. Why does this seem like wrong? Is this because I've been doing a lot of single leg stuff? It's throwing me off? Do I usually have... I feel like I usually have a 10 on there or something. Plus, when the subscription models first came out, they said that it's saving money. However, if you add up all the payments over the years, it's a lot more than... Oh, yeah, it's definitely a lot more. It's cheaper monthly, and maybe it's cheaper if you're the type of person to like get something only for a month or two and then cancel it. Like, I'm guilty of that. Like, sometimes I'll get stuff because it has like a deal going on. or it has like a free trial, and it's like, oh, you can get this for $3 a month for 3 months, and I'm like, cool. And then after the 3rd month, I'm like, cancel. All right, I need this. Dude, this is the hardest part of freaking working out sometimes. Setting up the thingamabobs. I don't remember it being that weight, but it's telling me it is. I think because I was doing single leg stuff. This is throwing me off right now. Because I got to do this. Hip thrust into cast glute bridge. And then holds after. Oof, okay. All right. Wish me luck. Plus streaming services is the same price as cable now. Exactly. By the time you have this streaming service, that streaming service, this one, that one, oh, the little and then I hate when they have like little sister ones. Like, okay, one of the things that grinds my gears, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I get NBA TV, the fact that I can't watch all the NBA games on NBA TV makes 0 sense to me. Why are you selling NBA TV? It's literally in the name. I feel like that's false advertising. Like, why are we? Anyways, let me not go off on a tangent. You get more stuff than cable with streaming, but at the beginning, you paid less. Yeah, like when Netflix used to be like $4, it was like $4.99. You can own a business. It sounds mind-numbing, but rewarding if it's successful. I feel like owning a business doesn't have to be as greedy as they make it be, right? Like I feel like you can take care. I think I'm too close. I feel like you can take care of your customers and still make a pretty penny. Like I don't understand. I don't understand the added greed to it, right? Like you're already getting a boatload of money. Like why are we making people's lives less convenient to make an extra $2? I get per person that adds up, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, don't you want, why is the goal not happy customers at this point? Why don't we want like a good experience? Why isn't that the priority over money? All right, I hope I don't hit that chair, but I might because it feels like I'm a little over. All right, glute bridge into cast. This feels heavy already. I feel like, I swear this isn't my weight, but it says it is. All right, been yapping too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight into a hold is crazy. Yeah, all I smell is laundry detergent. I guess usually my clothes sits a little bit and that dissipates, so it smells like I smell like I'm in a washing machine right now. Like this whole room smells like laundry detergent. I like the reason I like streaming over cable is because I could just watch on demand, right? I could watch whenever I wanted to. But now it's like there's way too I feel like they should just monopolize at this point. Like just whatever, combine into one. Like Paramount's about to own Warner Brothers. So they own like Paramount owns like half of television now. It's like just whatever, just give it all to them now. The good thing about PC gaming is that you don't have to pay monthly for online play. That's true, you just have to have like internet service. You primarily play PvP games on PC because of that. Yeah, like some of my favorite games are all free. Like the game itself is free because they make money off of like the skins and stuff. So I'm like, see, I like that. You get people to play for free, and then you have the sweats and the tryhards and the people that just like to buy stuff. You get money through that. It's like, I feel like that's the model. I don't know. I'm tired of subscriptions. I'm tired of every little thing. It's like, do you want to subscribe to this? No, I don't. Even when I go onto a website, they're like, put your email in so we can send. No, I don't even read those. Why are we still emailing people? It's proven that you don't have to pay for online gaming. So it's an unnecessary bill if you want to play games with friends. Wait, what? So it's an unnecessary bill? Wait, I misunderstood. Greed is destroying a lot of what people love nowadays. Yeah, it really is. Plus, after finding out what our tax dollars are funding, it really makes you think twice about it. Of course, it's not optional. You hate that your money is being used for crazy things you didn't. Yeah, it's like out of all the money they get, you think they would use it to actually improve people's lives, right? It's like, okay, if this is charity, if I'm forced into this charity, how about we listen to what it is we want that money to go to, not millionaires' third house because they're embezzling. And then they like insider trading. There's a whole web app that they developed that follows the trading patterns of some of our Congress people to copy their trading patterns, since we know that they insider trade. And so you can make money too. I'm like, dude, can't we just look at this? Like, I'm so confused. Anyways, one day people will care about people again. Hey, to these, I swear this feels heavier today than usual. One, I'm yapping a lot today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's those cast bridges afterwards that are freaking killer. This hold's not that bad, but it's only my second set, so let me bite my tongue on that. I'm already sweating. All right, I got a 2-minute rest here. Let me out. Please, I want to stand up. I'm babysitting my protein shake again. Turns out I don't like the snickerdoodle one anymore. Oh, I gotta read what you said before. Okay, let me read. Okay, the good thing about PC gaming is that you don't have to pay monthly for online play. You primarily play PvP games on PC because of that, okay? It's proven that you don't have to pay for online gaming, so it's an unnecessary bill if you want to play games with friends. Oh, yeah, because there's so many free ones. Yeah. Right, that's what you're saying, because there's so many free games that you can just play without even having to pay. I think the only people, like console players, still have to pay just to be online. Is that still a thing? Because I feel like that was the thing with Xbox, right? You had to pay. You had to have the pass just to be online. I think it's the same for PlayStation. But yeah, I have Xbox Game Pass still. Well, I just recently got it. because the Call of Duty games are technically free on there. And then I guess they give a bunch of like Fortnite stuff too with it. But I got it because I didn't want to buy a $60 game. And I was like, whatever, I can play other games on the pass, but I have to take advantage of the pass in order to do that. You mentioned PC gaming being free compared to console game. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Some message about a recent one about online game. Okay, yeah. I think console gamers still have to pay for the cloud saves. That sucks. That actually really sucks that they have to still pay. Especially now because I feel like the consoles are pretty expensive now, aren't they? I feel like you could just spend like a couple more dollars and just get yourself a PC at that point. But also I get it because I feel like a lot of people put a lot of money into their console, like as far as games and stuff. What? I have to do 10 now? So they have a lot invested into being console. But which I think is cool with Xbox because I feel like with Xbox, don't your games transfer if you own them to PC? I guess I haven't looked at that if they do or not. The good thing for me when I switched, let me do this set first. When I switched to PC from Xbox, I didn't actually own a lot of the stuff because I used to game share. So it was the games I technically put in for, or like I just split it to use the person I game shared with, and then when I stopped game sharing with them, I just kind of lost access to all that, but it wasn't that big of a deal because I switched over to PC anyway, so I guess I never thought about it after that. 1, 2. But I do like game sharing. Game sharing was cool. Steam kind of lets you do that. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Oh. 8, 9, 10. Oh, dude, 10 is... I got a 20-second hold here, too. 10 is diabolical. It's only 95 pounds, but once I get to those last reps, my legs are on fire right now. Holy moly. Ow, let me out. Ow. Okay, I felt those. It's always the third set that gets me, and then sometimes I get a second win for the fourth set, and I'm like, that wasn't that bad. Oh, I can't feel my legs, actually. Ooh. I'm babysitting this protein shake. That sucks to say. They still have to pay for... They have to pay to save it? Wait. Oh, no. Console gamers can get a flash drive for save game. Oh, okay, so there's alternatives at least. Oh, at least a PlayStation? I wonder if you can for Xbox. I just saw a video too. I don't know how true it is because I saw it on TikTok. But I guess they're done making Steam Decks. The only problem is with all the like PC parts and stuff, the like PCs, like gamers in general are gonna kind of take a hit. So I don't know how that's gonna end up playing out because if they really are done making Steam Decks, then they're probably gonna have to slow down on making like consoles altogether, no? I mean, I was still able to build my PC, but it was I was trying to be way less than it ended up being. Just because everything even when I went back on the last PC that I built to compare it to the prices I had to pay for this one, I'm like, dude, RAM is just through the roof to even get RAM. But even just like the SSD, that was expensive too. So I wonder how that's going to impact like just creating consoles in general, or just PC sales. I guess you could still get like pre-builts. I don't know. Is it going to increase the cost of pre-builts? See, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a problem for gamers. For the gamers. All right, I got 10 more of these. It's the doom of the AI. Which is crazy too, because the AI we have is like the public version, so who knows what AI they're using already. All right, I got 10 of these. I'm not ready. My legs already hurt. I can do it. You can do it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Holy moly. Seven, eight. Oh. 8, 9, 10. Oh. Dude, straight into a hold. 25 seconds. Oh my gosh. Ah! I don't know if I can hold it. Ah! Please let me out. Please. Oh! Hold on, I can't go back. Ow! I think I'm stuck. No, I can probably push it back over there. Oh. Okay, those hurt. I'm glad I didn't up the weight because I was this close to going to 100 pounds. I'm glad I stuck with 95 because I think I have to do hack squats now. Yep. And I think am I done with this? I have to do RDLs, I think. Yeah, I have to do RDLs. So I don't want to put up my bar yet because I do have to do RDLs. Ah, let me out. My legs hurt. Hey, I really screwed up gaming in general. Yeah, the next gen systems have been pushed back. 2030? So basically they're gonna get all the AI centers built and then start selling back to the public. That's crazy. That's actually, that kind of sucks. It's raising people's electricity bill. Like if you're near one or just in general. I should look at my electricity bill. I have to do hack squats. I think I bumped up to, I think I threw a little baby 5 on it. I think. All right. Move this here. In general, I gotta look at mine now. That's messed up. See, that's one of the things I hate is that they just bump the cost onto us. Like we're the ones that are like, yeah, we want AI. But there is people out there, right? Like there's people that can't make a single decision, I guess, without their little AI. Didn't I up this weight? I'm so very confused. I'm gonna go 65. I thought I already upped this weight, so I'm very, very confused here. But we'll go 65 on the hack squat. Hello? Please start my exercise. Please. Okay, I got 8 of these. Oh, hack squats, how I hate to love you. Oh, I have a bun. Have I never done this with a bun? Surely not. There we go. Just 8 of them. Hello? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm shaking already. I'm shaking. All right. Not too bad. I'm just a complainer. In general, whenever they show in certain areas, residents have to pay more for their electricity bill. That's really messed up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't get is like, you have $1 billion, like, to just spread it up amongst the people when you already have so much money. It's kind of unfathomable. Why can I say this word? Fathomable. I'm gonna say it. Fathom. I know it's fathom, but why can't I say able? Fathomable. There we go. Am I gonna try again? No. I'm gonna count that as I got it. We just need more. We need companies to come out that care about the people again, that care about the consumer. And we need everybody to just mass swap over and just make the big companies compete again. But I feel like that's part of the problem, right? Is there's nobody to compete with them. And as soon as they do have a competition, they just go boom and buy out the competition. And I get these small businesses, right? Because if a huge company, you know, that's gonna just make your life miserable comes and offers you $1 million for your, or let's say 2 million, whatever your company's worth, right? They offer you a few $1 million for your company when you already know that they're just gonna make your life. It's like, that's something I always tell Em is like, if we end up with like a bad neighbor, like just one of those neighbors, like you've seen those videos where they just make your life terrible, like it's just an awful experience to live next to them. I told them we're just moving. I'm not dealing with people like that. So I feel like that's kind of how I feel with these smaller companies. When these big like companies like Nestle and Coca-Cola and stuff, I think Coca-Cola owns Nestle. I can't remember. They're all owned by BlackRock anyway. But when they come around and they're like, "Hey, we'll buy your company," it's like I don't even blame them for being like, "Yeah, whatever, take it." At least I walk away with some money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Oh. 7. 8. But still, I think at some point someone's got to stand up to them. Otherwise, they're just going to keep eating these smaller companies. And then they're going to keep having no competition, because when you have no competition, why do you have to charge a reasonable price, right? When there's no competition, you don't have to care about your customer because you own the market, which monopolies are technically supposed to not be legal, but they found this like little loophole. If their parent company owns a sister company that owns a cousin company, and they own everything through that manner, where one company technically owns everything. It's like, at this point, if you don't care, just let them outright be in a monopoly. So I know when I go and my little product says BlackRock on it, I can choose the mom and pop one and just be like, whatever, keep your BlackRock stuff. Yeah, something's got to give. It's getting crazy nowadays. Yeah, they just don't care. If you like, it's one of those things, right? If I go down the street and I go steal from the corner store, and then just like, you stole from us, you're kind of mad about that, but whatever, we'll just let you go. Please don't do it again. What stops me from going and just stealing again, right? Nothing stops you, truly, unless you have a conscience, which obviously these people doing way worse things than that don't have a conscience that's worth anything. So it's like, at some point, everyone has to just kind of band together, and because I think there's a guy, what is that guy's name? What is it? The shirt company or something? I don't know. He recently, I think he's making an app where you can use the app to see, because he's the one that went down the rabbit hole. He's actually the reason I learned that like everything's basically owned by BlackRock. What is his? He has a weird handle on TikTok. But he's making an app where you can see the products that aren't owned by BlackRock, which is like 1% of, when you go into a grocery store, it's like 1% of products. They basically own everything. At this point, we have to return to the bartering system. I feel like that's our only salvation in all this. If we just go back to bartering, what are they going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are a little fast, but my legs are giving out. I don't know if I can do 10 reps. I feel like if we just went back to bartering, we'd be able to free some people up. I still like bartering sometimes. I hate Facebook Marketplace because I feel like people have just lost touch with reality, but I like bartering with some of my business transactions. You've heard about BlackRock? Yeah, BlackRock basically, when you go into a grocery store, basically if you go like this and you stop, it's owned by BlackRock. Do like 10 times, every single time, 10 out of 10, it'll be a BlackRock product. And if it's not owned by BlackRock, it's like in the most, like, whatever, they've done studies or whatever, what are the most shopped items. It's going to be one of the ones that's just like lower shelf, out of eyesight, if it's owned by like a mom and pop shop. That's one of the reasons. Now, I haven't cross-checked this with the guy's website or anything, but it's one of the reasons that I do like HEB, because HEB, I feel like, now, no one take this to the bank or anything, but I feel like HEB gives back, right? Like, HEB down in the South is faster than like FEMA. Whenever like their power goes out or something happens, they're just like, hey, take your groceries, leave. They give a lot of stuff back to like the community. They showcase a lot of like local products. A lot of their products are like made in Texas. You know, they showcase those types of companies that are local companies, and I really like that about HEB. Apparently, they're really great to work for too. They have pretty good benefits overall. So it's like HEB, Costco, right? Like apparently Costco takes really good care of their workers. And even then, sometimes they have like local products. They tend to put a lot of local products on the shelf. And I like that. I like that about these bigger, like it shows that these bigger corporations could do that. They just choose not to because whatever, they make someone gets to buy a house at the end of the year. And that's more important than having a company with integrity, I guess. The funny thing too is like you're not even asking them to like give up any of their houses, right? Like it's like, hey, maybe don't buy a 16th house this year and put that money back into your employees at least. Like, okay, forget the consumer. At least take care of the people that are making you millions of dollars by helping your customers, by giving them workers that actually like their job and can survive. But that's too much to ask for. I'm gonna let this rage feed my workout. 4, 5, 6. Oh, dude. 7, 8. Ow. BlackRock owns everything. I'm just kidding. 10. Ow. Oh. No, but for real, if we go back to bartering, and that's another reason I like the shop local thing, because that's an easy way, not easy, but it's a better way to help support more. I hate even calling them small businesses, but I feel like that's the way to help businesses that aren't giant corporations. BlackRock has a lot of money into pushing propaganda video games. And do they really? I didn't even know they. See, that makes sense that they're in video games too. You also love that Costco has food with real ingredients compared to. Yeah, exactly. Costco has like their like one-off random things, but overall, I like that they have like their own brand in there too. Although I saw a thing recently. Which I don't know how true it is, because again, I saw it on TikTok. But I'm inclined to believe it to be true. But apparently, there's like, what's an example I can use? I'm trying to think of like Pampers, for example, right? Pampers makes diapers. So apparently, Pampers will go to Costco and say, hey, we want to sell diapers in there. And Pampers sells Costco like the same diaper basically without the name on it. And then Costco takes that diaper, it's the same exact Pamper diaper, and they just slap a Kirkland brand over it. So the Kirkland diaper that you're getting is truly Pampers. And if that's true, I don't like that, because if I'm trying to support, which I guess does indirectly support them, but it's like, if I'm trying not to buy Pampers and you're telling me that it's Kirkland brand, right? I'm kind of believing you that this is your brand and not BlackRock. You know what I mean? So I don't know, some of those things, but Costco's probably owned by BlackRock. Let's be honest. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, boys. I didn't even know it was. Woohoo. I can't believe it. What is this? Year 2, 3? Is this 3? So I don't know how true it is, because like I said, I didn't really look into it too much. It was just 95. I'm gonna stick with 95. Thank you, voice. Also, happy affiliate anniversary to you. I think. I feel like we hit affiliate like within a week of each other, right? Okay, I gotta do step ups. I only did, let's see, 10, 10, 8, 8, 10, 10, 8, 8. I feel like I should, I'm gonna stick with 20 because I feel like 20 was hard last time for some reason. I'm gonna stick with 20 pounds. Okay, so this is my RDL one already. So that's convenient. I'm hip thrusting and RDLing the same weight. Seems not correct. I feel like, should I be able to hip thrust more versus RDL? I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Is that correct? I mean, yeah, I guess I can lift it. I'm gonna go right here. For you at the bottom. I like this song. I still never put my music on stream, huh? Whoops. I need these. I think I need both down. I think I do both. Oh, almost knocked my phone down. So I gotta do RDL first. I need this thingamabob. I feel like I should use this. I don't know. I feel like I could do 95, but just in case. I'd rather use... Last time I started on the wrong leg. I need to start on my left leg. I think. Yeah. Would you rather always have a full bucket of confetti or a full bucket of slime? Confetti. I hate slime. I'm an anti-slime house. Slime freaks me out too. It reminds me of boogers. Okay. Okay, 8. 8 of these. All right. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how true that is. Because like I said, I did not actually look into it. That's just, I saw a video where they were talking about that. And if that is true, kind of don't like that, but like I said, I feel like I feel like I have a threshold, right? I feel like these huge companies should, like, do you have to put all of your millions back into it? No. Would it be cool? Sure. But you don't have to, right? But if they put in, I feel like they could put in a significant amount without even feeling it. And the fact that they're just like, nah, we're gonna shrinkflation you and get even more. It's like, what are we doing? This is like an opportunity for like a character arc here. Let's commit to helping the people out a little. I don't know. That's why I'm a fan of H-E-B. I still do like Costco. I feel like Costco seems like a... Let's say they're evil deep down in the core. But at least they're lying to me about it, right? I'd rather you lie to me and show a little bit of kindness. I can deal with that. All right. 8 of these? Is that what I said? 8. Yep, I feel those. These are gonna stink a little. I love me some step ups though, I'll be honest. Invincible. I forgot to fix my music. I feel like I have to move this because I think it gets in my way. Just 8 of these. I prefer step-ups over Bulgarians. I'll be honest. That's not 20 pounds. Hold on. I could feel it already. All right. I'll look into it though, before I spread misinformation. I feel like it has a high probability of being true though. Invincible. What is it? 8 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. I can feel those. Can you feel it? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? I have way too many SpongeBob references in my brain, I think. I think if I could clear some of those out, like clear my cache, my brain cache of SpongeBob references, I feel like I'd be a little more intelligent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think on these, I'm supposed to, like, not go to the top. Like, I think, let me try my other leg. I think I'm supposed to, like, technically, whatever. People can do whatever they want, right? At the end of the day. But I think, technically, I'm supposed to go, like, right here. Like, I feel like I go up. And I think I'm supposed to stop, like, right here. And go down. And then up. And then down. To, like, keep it under tension. But I don't know. For some reason, I can't work that out. Don't know why. I think it's because I lose count. Something happens in my brain. I'm not enjoying this. My old protein shake is so sweet. It's good, but man, it's sweet. Yeah, dude, SpongeBob's honestly iconic. I remember growing up, there was some kids that couldn't watch SpongeBob because they thought SpongeBob and Patrick were gay or something. So some of the parents wouldn't let their kids watch SpongeBob, and then like some of the religious kids weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter because it was like witchcraft. I don't know why that still cracks me up to this day. I think it's funny to me because like some of the kids that weren't allowed to watch like Harry Potter because it was witchcraft were out like doing drugs and stuff, and I'm like, I feel like we got our priorities a little messed up here. I don't know. What do I know? But it feels a little skewed. Just let your kids watch SpongeBob at this point. I haven't seen any of the newer SpongeBob. I heard it got a little weird. I mean, SpongeBob was already weird, right? Like, I grew up watching Courage, the Cowardly Dog, and then I used to stay up to watch Tales of the Crypt. I don't know how, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how millennials are alive at this point. Just, we were just unsupervised on the internet to whiling out. It's crazy. All right, I gotta do 10 of these. My breathing was jacked up on that one. Okay, it's only 8 of these. Yeah, early SpongeBob was. Early SpongeBob was hilarious. That's why so many of the quotes are just burned into my brain, I think. All right, 8 of these. How's the new treadmill helmet? Still nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, dude. I'm feeling this in my quad. I don't think I'm extending back far enough. I don't have oxygen. Need more oxygen. Okay. Another 8. Just 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude. Am I only halfway? I'm dying. It's still pretty solid? Okay. I haven't seen... I'm trying to think. The problem is I don't think I know SpongeBob in order. Like, I feel like I know, like, the early, like, the first seasons, because the animation was a little bit different. But I don't know, like, because I think they just released new movies. Like, there's, like, a Plankton one that just released. I feel like I keep seeing the ad for it. I feel like cartoons aren't like cartoony anymore, you know? Which is, like I said, coming from someone who watched like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Weird, freaky. Don't know why that was. I mean, technically it was on Cartoon Network, like After Dark, but like I feel like cartoons now are like more on the like weird side, you know? Like I like a weirdo. Some weirdos are cool, right? They're like funny. I like a little bit of weird. But then once you go like weird. I don't know. You kind of lose me there. And I feel like some of the cartoons are like weird. Oh my god, I have to do 10 of these. I'm just out of breath. My heart rate's through the roof. Dude, it's already 11. That's why I'm like, this is it though. I think I have 2 more sets. All right. 10 more. I wish I was like addicted. Do you ever hear about those people that are like addicted to working out? Like they love working out? I wish I was one of those people. I'm jealous of people that when they're having a bad day, they go work out. How does one become, they got that on Amazon? How does one become one of those individuals? My primary reason for working out is to eat more. My secondary reason is because I want the theoretical energy it offers. It does give me energy. Because when I'm overweight and sedentary, I'm a very, very exhausted individual. And then my third reason is because I want to be strong. I like having strength. I like going to lift my 5-gallon water bucket and not be a problem. And then my fourth reason, or am I on fourth reason? Is I want to be able to sit down on the toilet when I'm an old person. I want to be able to get out of bed by myself. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Almost didn't make it. You were like that for some years, but now you don't go that hard. It's probably because you learned this one lady liked me. Well, bigger, but you still lift weights. Mine is trying to get striations. You do miss the striations though, because you look sick in a tank top. That's funny. I wouldn't say I loved it, but like 2 years ago, before I took this break, I would work out a lot. Like how to say it? Like I looked forward. I was depressed, right? Let me just rip the Band-Aid off. So I would come out because it would like relieve the tension from that. So I would feel better, but I didn't necessarily love it. It was like a means to an end. It's like when you're really tired and you take a nap, right? It was like that feeling. It's not like you just want to go take a nap, because naps are like incredible and amazing. I mean, I love a good nap, right? I'm using it as an example, but I don't know. So I feel like that's the closest I ever got, but I don't want to get back to that state, right? Because I don't want to be depressed. At least not as depressed as I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Oh, dude, 10 of them? Holy moly. I'm sweating. It's hot. You learned this lady liked you while you were bigger? Learning a lady liked me at a bigger weight completely caught you off guard. It never happened before at all. I feel like guys with a little bit of, like, being muscular is cool and all that, but I feel like that's more like the male gaze, you know? And I feel like the female gaze is like someone who's strong, but like you can still have like some body fat, you know? Like it's like, all right, this guy's strong, but he's like, he knows how to chill a little bit, right? Like we're gonna go out and enjoy a meal. We're gonna like hang out and just have a relaxed day. I feel like when you see just like uber ripped guys, you're just like, oh, all right, this guy's just gonna be in the gym all the time. He's gonna make me eat salad. Salad and unseasoned chicken breast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I used to work out 5 days a week, like lift 5 days a week during the era I was talking about, where I like worked out a lot. But now I'm like I love 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If my program was just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe a walk on Saturday if I'm feeling up to it. If I haven't got my steps throughout the week. A nice active rest day, right? Just a little bit of walking, a little bit of stretching. I love 3 days a week. 4 days a week is like, all right, I'm pushing it. Like this program that I'm on right now is technically a 5-day a week, but it's really a 4-day a week because the 5th day is like an active rest day. But it is 4 days a week, and it is taking me out. I do not like, it just feels like I never rest, right? So technically my only day off is Thursday and then Sunday, because Sunday is my Sabbath. So I always take Sunday off no matter what. And it's just a lot. Now you're going for a more bulky look instead of lean. See, yeah, I feel like the bulky look is like, I don't know, I feel like the lean look is a very like, it's more, how do I put this? Like, it's like more youthful, not immature in a bad way, right? But like I feel like to be that lean, you have to be in the gym, eating right. Like there's a lot of discipline that goes into it that you can't do at a later age, right? Like when you have like a business or a family, or you're just not that young anymore. Does that make sense? I don't know if that even makes sense. But that's my opinion, and I'm sticking by it. I'm so out of breath. It's funny that you got both fat shamed and fit shamed all together. That sucks. Dude, I feel like you just can't, like, you can't please everybody, right? Someone's always gonna have a problem. Like, you have like everybody's gonna have to find what works for them, right? So like if someone can keep lean their whole life, like more power to them, right? Like that's, when I see someone lean, I'm like, dude, they have a lot of discipline. Like that's, to be lean like basically year round like that is crazy. That's crazy work. That's hard. I don't think I'm going for like I don't. I mean, I feel like women are more inclined to be like not. I feel like not necessarily lean, right? Because like men's lean is different than women's lean. Because I feel like women can be like a higher body fat percentage, but look leaner than that, right? Comparison to men, right? Like a man's 30% and a woman's 30% are two very different like visual scales. Which is funny because I like men get to eat more. So it's like there's like a trade-off, right? Like men get to eat more, but they have to be like way lower body fat to be lean. And women don't get that, but we get to be like a higher body fat percentage and still look like within a certain we still get to I don't know the terminology. Yeah, because of childbearing. Yeah, exactly. So like we get to put our body fat in areas that make sense versus like when men are a little higher body fat percentage, it's more noticeable. There's trade offs and everything. So when I see really lean people, dude, I'm impressed because I'm like, dude, that's like my oldest brother. Right, they were all older than me, but my brother, he's always kind of worked out since he's been an adult. I mean, kind of in high school, I think too, but that dude's like ripped. He's always been strong, like as long as I've known him. And I'm always impressed because he's always been strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, I feel those. I'm out of breath. Fat shamed and fit shamed. That's crazy. The funny thing to me right now, that's like, seems like it's a war online, is because like you have like this whole body positivity movement, and then you have like the gym bros, right? And to me, it cracks me up that they're like seemingly at war with one another, you know? Like you have like the body positivity people that are like, they say that people who eat, like who count their macros and stuff, they're like, that's an eating disorder, you know? I'm like, bro, they're eating 1,800 calories and they're 5'1". I think they're okay. They're not gonna wither away. And then you have the people that are like, what I eat in a day, it's a fat person who doesn't care about losing weight, and then all the gym bros are like stitching it and they're like, oh, I'm gonna count up all her calories. I'm like, I don't think she asked, brother. Like, I don't think she cares. Like, leave her alone. What are we doing? So it's like, why are you guys battling with each other? You are too vastly. It's like the cat lovers versus dog lovers, and then they're like going to war why their animal is better. It's like, what are we doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, dude. this combo together is a little bit brutal. All right, 10 more. I think this is it. I think I'm done here. It's just, to me, it's just like, I don't know. This is a hill I die on. People just don't know how to disagree anymore. Like, people don't know how to look at somebody who's just like, I only eat cheese to survive, and just be like, all right, brother, whatever. That's what you want to do. That doesn't affect me. Until that person's like, I'm gonna make it the law that people can only eat cheese, then we got a problem. Then it's like, hey, listen, I don't want to survive off cheese as much as I love cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy guacamole, dude. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. That protein shake is not, I'm not gonna finish it. I don't think I can do that really sweet one anymore. It's just too much. That's because it was half and half. It was half of the plain and half of the... That's what I say when I feel like I'm sensitive to like artificial sugars. Because this is half of the plain and then half of the snickerdoodle one with the artificial sugar in it, and that thing is sweeter than... sweeter than can be. It's probably gonna make me take a picture again. Last time I made me take a picture and I don't need to get posted it. Okay. Whew. I need to take these off. I should use the... I feel like I'm gonna throw up. The body positivity movement is so hypocritical. Yeah, sometimes it does feel like the body positivity is like positive for people only of a certain group. It's like, okay, well, maybe we should change our name. Because sometimes we're mad at skinny people. Sometimes we're mad at super fit people. Sometimes we're mad at people who count calories. It's like, I feel like if we're body positive, we just let people do what they want with their bodies. But I feel like there's like extreme people, and no matter what the subject is, right, you're always gonna have your people that are up in arms about what other people are doing. But I feel like it was good intentioned, right? I feel like a lot of people just don't respond to like hooting and hollering at them that they need to change the way they look physically. I think people have just gotten way too comfortable on the internet critiquing one another, right? Like, I'm a Christian, so I like to live by the take care of the log in your own eye, worried about the speck in somebody else's. And I think the world would just benefit a little bit more if people were more introspective. Okay. I should stretch a little, huh? Because I keep... What time is it? I'm gonna be honest. I probably am not gonna walk today. I'm almost out of water. Panic! Let's see. How many steps did I get? Oh, I got 3,000 steps. That's not great. I feel like I've been up and about, but apparently I haven't been moving too much. Oh man, it's gonna make me take a picture. Not make me, it's optional, but trying to compete. Let's see. I did 12,250 pounds, 230 reps. It took me an hour and 20 minutes. It was a lot of quads today. A lot of quads. All right, what's a picture? This is so bright. Holy moly, that's bright. Just did today's leg day. I'm gonna say leg because it was a lot of it was a lot of quads. Leg day. I love step ups, but today was what did I say? Intense. Today was intense. Hope everyone is how do I say this? Hope everyone is doing great on their workouts. Workout today. Keep up the hard work. I'll put a little heart. Little heart and a little avocado. Post. Look at me. Being all social and stuff. All right. You've definitely learned the female gaze is a lot different than men. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I feel like Captain America is like the male gaze, right? It's like, oh, okay. Some buff guy, cool. You guys are like into that, I guess. I feel like the female gaze is very, like, it reminds me of when men were like tripping out that like dad bods were a thing and women were like totally into dad bods. But I feel like it's not necessarily the physique itself, but it's what the physique represents, right? I feel like the physique represents that like the man is willing to sacrifice like part of his like physical in order to take care of his family, right? I feel like that's kind of like the representation of that. But I don't know. That's just my dented penny. It's really interesting, and you keep having a ton of questions after you learn something new. Yeah, exactly. I'm training so that when I'm old and I fall over, I don't break my hip. I am trying to do some body recomp because I want to see how it's more like experimental of how I can, how do I put this? It's more experimental to see how I can change my physique, I guess. Because I've done like the purely strength training, right? Like just getting strong and like just straight up strength, right? More like a sleeper build. But now I'm going for like hypertrophy, right? I want to see, okay, can I change like the shape of my physique, or am I limited in that? So now it's more like a experiment while I just stay strong. Looking like Cap is the dream. Yeah, exactly. See? And I feel like to have that, I think most women know, like to have that physique is, there's a lot of dedication that goes into that physically. And sometimes that's not always encouraging, I guess. In a long-term relationship anyway. I don't know, I guess it depends. Like if you get together and like, I guess if you're with someone who also works out intensely, that could work, right? Like if that's kind of like how you guys date each other, it's like going to the gym. Like I can see how that would work. But I don't know, I just feel like long term, going to the gym 6 days a week just doesn't work. But it could for some people. Even right now, like this 4-day a week, oh my gosh, it's killing me. I'm like, dang. When do I get to relax? When do I get to just not have to work out? That's because I only train for like an hour-ish. And I feel like some people train like 2.5 hours, you know? Like some people lift for like an hour and a half, and then they go like do cardio for another like hour. I guess technically I do too, but I have like a little, like I have my little treadmill inside, you know? So I do that while I'm watching something. So it doesn't feel the same as like being at the gym 2.5 hours. But I don't know. I feel like I do want I want to, like, I feel like my dream is like a sleeper build, right? Like I want someone to look at me and be like, look at that puny little person. And then kablam! Hit him with the flex. Then knock him out. Just kidding. All right. I need to stop my watch. We're gonna rate that a. We're gonna rate that a 7. That was kind of hard. That was kind of intense. An hour and a half workout. I'm all yapping. Some people work out an hour and a half. Me. That's because I'm yapping and taking forever. All right. If you don't yap like me, that workout theoretically should take an hour. But I yap so I can cheat and give myself more rest because my leg is... I still can't feel my legs. There's the poker mans. All right. Finish my water. I think I'm empty. I hate when I run out of water. Almost. There's one last sip in there. All right. Ooh, someone ate something good. Post it in the group. All right. All right, I'm out of here. I'll be back Wednesday. I forgot what day I was on. I had to remember what day it was. I will be back Wednesday for an upper day. I might lump my core in because no, tomorrow I don't have anything actually, so I'm probably gonna do my core tomorrow. I don't know. I'll be back Wednesday though. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. And yeah, I shall see you Wednesday. I'm not gonna rate out because I forgot to fix my little rating thing, so I'll fix that right now when I get off. That way I can rate out Wednesday. But alrighty, I'm out of here. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you. See you then. If I can... Wait, what do I do? This? Okay, yeah, no. Okay, bye.